All right, welcome back everyone. We are continuing with project management, chapter 3. Today, chapter 3, we're going to discuss the organization structure and cultures. All right, we are using the same book, which is Project Management Managerial Process by Eric and Clifford. Okay, this is owned by McGraw-Hill in terms of copyright. Okay, once we discussed the introduction strategy, now we are talking about the organization. Each organization has its own different way of doing things, okay? Excuse me, what are the learning objectives for these chapters? Number 1 to 7. Identify different project management structures and understand their strengths and weaknesses. Number 1. Number 2, distinguish three different types of matrix structure, organization, structures and understand their strengths and weaknesses. Number 3, describe how the project management office, which is PMO, can support and improve project execution. So, like in BMO, we have a PMO office, okay, all run by project management. Mostly RSA, the same thing. Is for all the project that I have done so far, there's always the PMO office, which is run all the project. They are run by project managers. Number 4, understanding the organization project the consideration that should be considered in choosing and appropriate project management structures. Number 5, appreciate the significant role that organizational culture plays in managing project. Number 6, interpret the culture's organization. Number 7, understand the interaction between project management and structure and the cultural organizations. Okay, that's the key part that we need to understand very well. Okay, let's discuss about the chapter outline on this one. Number 1, what is the project management structures? Okay. Number 2, what is the project management office? This is the office that runs all the project managers and decide what the project, how to run it, and decide of all the resources as well. Number 3, what is the right project management structure? That's the key. Number 4, what are the organization structures? Cultures. Number 5, implication of the organization cultures in organizing the project. So each company has a unique and distinct way of doing things in the project. Project management structure. There's three different project management structures. Is number 1 is functional organization. Number 2, dedicated project management team. Number 3, metric structure, which is weak metric, balanced metric, as well as strong metric. So each organization has its own way of doing things. So you need to understand all these structures. Okay. All right. Let's look at the next one. Organization within the functional organization. Top management decide to implement the project and different segment of the project and are distributed in appropriate area. Coordination is maintained through normal management channel. It is commonly used when one functional area plays a dominant role in completing the project or has a dominant interest in the success of the project. Functional organization. Okay. Delta example here, there's a president, there's a human resource and finance administrations. There's a project coordination on the left side, there's a marketing, engineering, manufacturing, and procurements. In engineering from all the way from electronic to the design. For marketing, from customer service all the way to sales. Procurement will be purchasing and receiving and inspection. Fabrication, which is assembly, testing, and production scheduling. Advantages and disadvantages using functional organization to administer the complete project. Advantages, no change, number 1. Number 2, flexibility. Number 3, in-depth expertise. Number 4, easy post-project transitions. That's the advantages. The disadvantages will be lack of focus, or number 2 is poor integrations. Number 3, which is slow. Number 4, which is lack of ownership. Organizing project as a dedicated teams. Dedicated project teams operate as a unit separate from the rest of the parent organization. So it runs by itself, or different organization. Example, if you are, when I was doing an IFRS 17 project, the finance team assigned a certain individual to do the project. Okay, is a totally different from the operational people. So the people in account receivable, people in account payable, doing the bookkeeping, they are doing their own things. But the project one, that IFRS 17, only a certain individual involved doing that project. A full-time project manager is designated to pull together a core group of specialists who work full-time on the project. The project managers recruit necessary personnel from both within and outside the parent company. In a projected organization where projects are dominant form of the business, the organization is designed to support the project team. Projectivities is referred to as a negative dimension to dedicate project team. As with day attitude we can emerge between project team members and the rest of the organization. Dedicated project teams such as president, human resources here, marketing, engineering, manufacturing, procurement, project manager. There's a project team that stand by itself there. Okay. President, you have marketing, human resource, as mentioned at the project. Here at the project, there's alpha project managers, okay, involved, and then the beta project managers. So two are different system. Okay, for example, give you an example here. There's a subcontractor here, a lot of subcontractor. Okay, the strength and weakness of the project team approach. There's a strength. This is simple, fast, cohesive, and cross-functional integrations. There's a strength. The weaknesses such as expensive, is into strife, limited technology expertise, and difficult project transitions. Organizing project with matrix arrangement. Matrix management is hybrid organizational form which organizes project management structure is overlaid on the normal functional hierarchy. There are usually two chains of commands, one along functional lines and the other along projected lines. The project participant reports simultaneously to both functional and project managers. The matrix structure is designed to utilize resources optimally. Individual work is designed on multiple projects as well as being capable of performing normal function duties. It attempts to achieve greater integration by creating and legitimizing the authority of project managers. It provides dual focus between functional and technical expertise of the project requirements. Okay. Matrix of the organization. There's here the matrix here. Human resource, project A, project B, project C. So all the way has a different system of the testing here, quality here, the people here, project management station, engineering, there's two people here, electronic engineering here, one. So it has its own way of doing things, okay? It runs separately. Division of project manager and functional manager responsible in matrix structures, such as project managers, what has to be done? When should the question, these are the things, the question that will be asked to your, if you are project managers. When should the task be done? How much money is available to do the task? How well has the total project been done? Okay. Negotiated issue. Who will do the task? Where will the task be done? Why will the task be done? Okay. Is the task likely to be completed or not? For the functional manager, how will it be done instead of what is to be done? This is the difference here. For project functional manager, how will the project involvement impact normal functional activities? That's the question of functional manager. Instead, for project manager, will ask how much money is available to do the task. And then for the lastly, for the functional managers, how well has the functional input been integrated? This is a typical functional manager questions. In different metric forms, weak matrix, okay? For the weak matrix, this form is very similar to functional approach, with the exception that there is a formal design project manager responsible for coordinating project activities. Functional managers are responsible for managing their segment of the project. Project managers act as a staff assistant who does the schedule and checklist to collect information on the status of the work and facilitate project completions. In terms of matrix form, the project managers and the balance matrix, the project manager is responsible for defining what needs to be accomplished. The project manager establishes the overall plan and for completing the project and integrates the contribution of the different disciplines, set schedule, and money progress. And then the functional managers are concerned with how it will be accomplished. The functional manager is also responsible for assigning personnel and executing their segment. Strong metrics, okay? In terms of strong metrics, the project manager controls most aspects of the project, including scope of trade-off and assignment of functional personnel. The project manager controls when what special do and has a final say on major project decisions. The functional manager have a title over the people and consultant on need basis. The functional manager serves on all the project. In terms of advantage, the advantage of the matrix management, the advantage will be efficiency, strong project focus, easier project post-project transitions, and flexible. Disadvantage will be dysfunctional conflicts in fighting, stressful, and slow. For project management office is a centralized unit within an organization or a department that oversees and supports the execution of the project. It plays a critical role in helping matrix system mature into more effective project delivery platform. Can be characterized in different kinds, whether stations, such as track and monitor project performance, control power to improve project executions, resource pool, to provide organization with a cadre of trained project managers and professional command and control cell as directly over the project. What is the right project management structure? Organizations start considering how important is the project management to the success of the firm. What the percentage of the core work involved in project? What level of resources are available? The project considered includes size of project, strategic importance, novelty and need for innovations, need for integrations, environment complexity, budget and time constraint, stability and resource requirements. Okay. In terms 3.4, in terms of organization structure, a system is set norm, beliefs, value, and assumption that binds people together, thereby creating a shared meaning. That is called the organizational culture. Okay. Reflect the personality of the organization, perform several important functions in the organization, such as providing a sense of identity, help legitimize the management system, classify and reinforce style of behavior, and help create social order. These are the organizational structures. Example, in key dimension, defining organizational structures such as member identity, team emphasis, management focus, unit integration, control, risk tolerance, reward criteria, conflict tolerance, means and criteria orientation, and open focus. This is the typical defining key dimensions of the organization structures. Okay, such a job, it says the member organization, individual will be in the group, task will be the people, independence with interdependence, loose which is tight. This is the typical key dimension. Identifying cultural characteristics. Okay, the study of physical characteristics of an organization, read about the organization, observe how people interact with the organization, interpret the story and folklore surrounding the organizations. Okay, organization culture diagnosis, for example, here we just actually accidentally push through. This we have done this slide. This is the next slide. The English cultures diagnosis worksheet is just Power Corp example here. Physical characteristic such as architect, office layout, decor attire. Corporate headquarters is 20-story building. President on top floor, office is bigger and the top floor and lower floor. Power P to increase the higher up you are. So this is a typical physical characteristics in terms of the uh, position. Number two, public documentation from annual report, international visions, such as the heart is our vision here stated here. At the heart of PowerCorp, way is our vision. And then to be the global energy company most admired for its people, partnership, and performance. Integrity, we are honest with others and ourselves. We meet the highest ethical standard in all business dealing. We do what we say and we will do. Okay? Number two. Three, behavior, face, language, meeting, issue discussed, decision making style, as well as communication pattern. The hierarchical decisions include phase trees, but overall meeting start on time and end time, on time. Subordinates choose their words very carefully and when talking to the people daily work past 6 p.m. President takes top performing unit on a good growth each year. So the unit that is Top unit, they'll take a boat cruise. Folklore, stories, anecdote heroine, villains. Your young project man was fired after going over his boss's head to ask additional funds. Stacy was considered a hero for taking complete responsibility for technical error. Jack S was labeled as a traitor for being chief competitor after working for 15 years. Oh, that's another folklore. Okay. 3.5 Implication of organization of organizing project. Project managers interact with the culture of their parent organization as well as the subculture of the various organizations. The project clients or customer organizations, the organization connected with the project such as suppliers, vendors, and subcontractor and consulting firms, government, and regulatory agency, and international community group. River boat trip is a metaphor describing the relationship between organized culture and project management culture. Is the river and the project is the boat. This is very common when I was one of the company I work for, RSA. There's always a river boat trip every year, but it's not to the certain group. But it's just if we have a good year, the company throw in a riverboat trip for everyone who have achieved as a whole the company has achieved of the certain target provided. In terms of cultural animation and organization support and project management, that's our here job. In terms of it goes to member identity and tasks, people focus such as people here, loose such as site here. This is the typical all figures, okay? People focus, such as people to people, independence, unit integration, interdependence, low, such as control and tight, low, which is the in terms of risk tolerance. These are the typical cultural dimension of the organization that support the project management. Okay, for this chapter, there are key terms, which is the balance matrix, dedicated project teams, matrix, organizational culture, projectees, project organization, PMO, strong matrix, as well as weak matrix. So this is basically again owned by McGraw-Hill in terms of copyright. So I will post this in YouTube as well as in Edpuzzle. You can use this in your chapter 3 project management course that you take from me. Thank you.